Hi guys, and welcome to another ASMR video. And today I'm going to be eating some chicken nuggets. And I'm absolutely starving, so I'm going to love this. Now I've got me chicken nuggets, as you can see, and I've also got a nice blob of tomato ketchup. So I'm not gonna get stuck in yet because I've got to do my drink. I've got myself a Pepsi Max. And it's only an old one, and the cap's come off. So I can give you some. Some bottle cap in the lug hole. I actually get a bit annoyed now though when I get a cap that comes off, because I think, well, it's older stock, isn't it? But never mind. I've got me older stock Pepsi Max. I've got me Skeletor, the Glass of Doom, and my eye bra with the ball. Oh, and that really was a paw though, wasn't it, eh? That was a paw and a half, that. A paw and a half. Oh, anyway guys, what I want to talk about is that it was Fiancé Traver's Lasson's birthday, the day before yesterday, and I just wanted to tell you what we did. First of all though, I'd like to show all the sort of amazing cards she got. I made her the Loki one. Her mum got her the one on the right, and the two drawings, which were brilliant, were from our neighbours' kids that had done them specially for her. They come round and brought round like a little cupcake and all with a black candle in it. It's really cool. Yeah, so that was really cool. Let me have a little bit of this. This is my blob of tomato ketchup. Oh, so good. Yeah, so I thought I'd tell you about it. What I'd done as well is I'd booked a hotel for us for that night. So she got up and opened her presents. Oh, I also got her a book which I forgot to bring in the room, because I was going to show you that too. It was all of Shakespeare's sonnets. Got her that for her birthday. So I'll show you that at another time. But yeah, so she opened all the presents. She loved all them and all the cards. So then we decided to go, and it was such a lovely day. I said, well, why don't we just walk into the town where the hotel is? Because we had to go in there and get stuff first. to just swallow naturally. When I swallow naturally, I sound like a baby alligator. So I tried to swallow without making that noise, but someone said, "Oh, why don't you swallow like the baby alligator anymore?" Listen to this. I probably won't do it now. This is when I normally swallow. It does it, but I always thought people got, annoyed by it, so I stopped doing it. But there you go. If you'd like to hear me carry on doing it that way, just let me know in the comments, guys. But yeah, so we're walking because it's not far, or so I thought. But the problem is once you're sort of halfway there, you realise that it is kind of far. So we're walking and walking and walking and walking, and in the end we had to sort of stop and have a little rest because it was really far away. But we get into town, and first thing we want to do is go and have our meal, because we went and had a meal first. So we went in this place, really nice, and we had a nice meal. It was really nice in there. So we did that. Then we said we'll get some Burger King after, for later on, because she wanted that. So we went in the food court, but Burger King for some reason was closed. So I said, "Oh, that sucks, don't worry then." So we've come out of the food court, and then what we'd forgotten is there's a Popeyes there. I said, "Oh, there's a Popeyes there, let's go and get that if you want it." So we went in Popeyes, nice in there too, really nice. And we got Popeyes. And then we walked down to the shop to get the drinks. So we bought like a big bottle of bubbly and 2 bottles of normal wine. So we got that, and we goes to the hotel. Now, the hotel we normally go to, we couldn't get. So we'd booked this one. We have been in it before, but a long time ago, so we couldn't remember how good it was. But it was really, really nice. But the elevator wasn't working. Every time we go to a hotel, the elevator isn't working. It's really annoying. Yeah, so we had to walk. Now, this is like a big old building. It's really nice. It looked like the Spencer Mansion. We've got to the 3rd floor finally. And we opened the door, with the key card. Take this key card. was him. And it was really nice. Nice big bath, big long bath. You can do laps in. You know, do laps in this bath. So big or long, not so much big. It's more length than girth. But than width. But it's very long anyway. So we sit down and we have we had the wine first. I said, what do we have first? The champagne, you know, or bubbly sparkling wine. Because you know, it's her birthday. So she says, oh, let's just have the wine first. So anyway, we're drinking the wine and we're watching a film. And what was funny, they had like Netflix. It was like a smart TV. You had Netflix and Prime and Disney Plus. And I said, oh, they've got all the things here. So, you know, we sign into Netflix. And just starts playing. You know, whoever was there before have just left their signing stuff on it. So that started going, but didn't want that anyway. So I said, oh, what did we want to watch? It was on Disney Plus. Oh, it was a film on Disney Plus and I can't remember. Oh, Thor. That was it. It was Thor. Travis Liconce wanted Thor. So, we watched Thor, first of all. But by the time we'd watched Thor, we were a little bit drunk. And was on the bubbly. Anyway, what was weird is I always have a Chromecast in my rucksack, my backpack, and I said I might not bother bringing this anymore because we never need it. And she said, yeah, you might as well leave it at home in future. So anyway, we watched Thor. Then all of a sudden we wanted to watch Fatal Attraction. So I brought my hard drive that has all the films on it, including that. So I'm trying to, because the TV was bolted to the wall, so I have to try and find first of all the USB, which I finally found. I'm climbing on chairs and stuff to get to it because it was right high up. Finally I get, you know, after a Mission Impossible type scenario, the USB to go in, and then it comes up. Look at the data that's on this you know, hard drive. So I press yes, but nothing comes up. It would not show what was on it, which is really annoying. So we went on ITV, and you could, again, someone had signed in and not signed out, so I've just gone on ITV, and so we watched Fatal Attraction. It was on there, so we were watching that, but then all of a sudden, as it got late, it was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden, it starts cutting off. It says, oh, can't connect. was really annoying. Anyway, no matter how many times I tried, it said can't connect. So I naturally said, I thought they've probably turned off the internet, the router, because it was working fine. Anyway, I said, well, I pulls out the Chromecast, plugs that in, puts on me hotspot on me phone, driver's license finds it, and we ended up watching everything from my phone after. So me saying I might, not bother bringing the Chromecast, wasn't a good idea. I'm definitely bringing it in future because it saved us. Because we watched that, then went on Netflix and watched something else from that, and got really, really drunk and merry. So we drank the bottle of fizzy when we're watching this film. It was a comedy. So I thought, we've nearly drunk this. So I said I'll get some delivered. So I went on my Uber Eats. An Uber Eats has places that are open at that time that have bottles of wine, so I ordered another 2 bottles of wine. And it came in about 5 minutes. It was really quick. Yep, so we carried on drinking and watching. We didn't go to bed in the end till about 4 o'clock in the morning. We was both like really drunk. Anyway, we woke up the next morning, and luckily we wasn't hungover, thank goodness, because we'd eaten all the Popeyes before we went to bed as well, so I think that helped. So we went in this really nice pub, or bar, you call it a pub or bar, and we went and had a breakfast, a full English breakfast, and the plate was massive. It was full up. I went up to the woman at the bar. I said, can I have 2 full English breakfasts, please? And she went, would you like large ones? I said, yes, please. So I got large, which I think was a mistake because it was large. It was massive. Liconce couldn't finish it. It was so much, but we had a nice big breakfast anyway, and we felt a lot better then. And then we went back to our town and went and got a coffee, and that was nice. And we sat in the coffee shop, sort of recuperated. But yeah, it was really cool. It was a really nice day and evening. Yeah, so it was like a really nice day. I'm going to have one more swig on this and see if I can do the old baby crocodile. Don't seem to be. Oh, it is doing it. It's just not doing it as much now. I think where I haven't been doing it for so long, I've got to get back into so guys, thank you so much for watching. Now I'm back. I will be back. I've got to do I'll be uploading the Resident Evil 4, the last chapter of that. Also, I've got to do a chocolate cake as well, which I got driver's license for her birthday as well, but I haven't edited it yet. But that will be going up soon, so a lot more on the way, guys, so stay tuned. But in the meantime, have yourself